MashaAllah. Very good. All right. I said don't talk to each other, right? And is there anyone who has a birthday today or last week?
Last week.
Okay, who has this birthday this month?
Oh, yes.
You.
I have my Islamic.
You. Sorry?
I have my Islamic birthday.
It's okay, whatever, Islamic or
Regular.
Gregorian, yeah, regular one. Whoever, who has? Which?
29th. 29th.
29th of
March.
March.
First of March.
1st of March. Wait.
21st.
21st of March. MashaAllah.
24th.
24 Ramzan. Guys, please. Talk to me, right? Now, thank you. So, who is the youngest of all of you?
Not me. Oh, not me. I'm the oldest. I'm the youngest. I'm 11.
Okay, wait. Your birthday?
1st of March.
1st of March. Yours?
29th.
29th of March. Who else?
Mid of March. Like mid.
Mid of March? No.
Islamic.
Mid of March. What is that? So Islamic mid of March? How come that is the possibility?
Islamic.
Okay.
Islamic mid of March.
Yours? 24 Ramzan.
What is in that? No, my
Yes.
something.
7th April. Next month.
21st Ramadan.
21st Ramzan. Wow.
October 17th.
Oh, that's too far. No? Anyone?
I think mine was on the 13th Ramadan.
13th.
My sister has a very special date. 23rd Ramadan.
23rd. MashaAllah. First Ramzan. Take this one. Okay, now wait. All of you guys who told me your birthday, the question is, have you decided your birthday?
No.
No. Wait. So you didn't decide your birthday, right? Okay. So what did you decide about your birth? Guys, please come close. If you really want to be participating in this, come close. Right? We just don't want backbenchers and to sit down like, yes. What did you decide about your birth?
No, I was gonna say I think my birthday is on 18th of Ramadan.
Whatever. I said, did you yourself decide your own day that I want to get birth or I want to get into this world on this particular day? No. Are you all with me on this? Okay. So how many of you selected or decided which parents you want to go to?
None. What?
Did you had the choice when you were getting born or when Allah was sending you or your creator was sending you? Did he give you any option that which parents you want to choose? No. Okay. So how many of you decided that you want to be a boy not a girl?
I'm happy.
Did you decide? No. Who? Okay. And how many of you decided or opted for the color of your skin?
I'm kind of sunscreen.
No. When you were born, when you were first born. No. Okay. How many of you decided the color of your eyes? Come on, guys, tell me. No, none of you. Right? Okay, so you didn't. Okay, did you decide? Wait. Did you decide, or your parents even were asked that how you would like your son to be look like? They decide that, your eyes would look like this, your lips would look like that, your hand. No. Please, one by one. I said, yes.
Because only one person has the power of everything.
One person. Who is that person? Allah. So you think that neither you nor your parents decided anything about your own body, about your date of birth, even about your place of birth at times, and none of us or any one of you know that when will they die. Do we know? No. So we didn't know when we will be born, who will be our parent, what will be the color of my skin, what will be the color of my eyes, who will be my parents, how my parents would look like, how much I will live on this earth. I have no clue. I have no decision involved. Okay. So if you didn't decide that when will you born, you didn't decide that what will you look like and how will you look like in this world, you didn't decide how long will you stay in this world. Are we all with this? We don't know that, right? Nobody asked us. I will come to you, right? Just hold it. So, how do you say neither this body was created with your decision, nor it will be taken back by the Creator based on your decision? Okay? So how do you think? Give me one reason. This is the question. Give me one good reason that you believe that you are the owner of this body. You said this body belongs to me, right? This is my birthday. Wait. I'll come to you. This is my birthday. I look like so beautiful. My eyes color is this, right? My question is, give me one good reason that you should believe that you own this body which you are in now. Yes.
Because you control it.
You control it. Okay. I will tell you how much can you control it. Yes.
Allah made us.
Allah made us.
Death and life.
MashaAllah, good. But I will come to the logic. Yes.
Because we use your hands and mouth and everything by yourself.
Good. Okay.
Allah gave us the responsibility to take care of this body and how we use it.
See, my question is something else. What I'm asking is, first, do you believe that you are the owner of this body? First. Second, if you believe, what are your argument? What is in your mind that you believe, no, this body is mine. These hands are mine. These eyes are mine. What makes you the owner of your own body? Now, to your point, you said you can control it, right? Because you can operate it, doesn't mean that you are the owner of it. Somebody else, suppose you have an iPhone or you have an iPad and you can give it to someone else, he can control it, doesn't mean that he owns it. Right? So, only having a control, what kind of control? You didn't have the control on the color of your eyes. You didn't have the color of your skin. Right? You don't know when it's going to be taken back. So, only you can operate it. That's all. So, how can you be the owner? There is a difference, right? There is called an owner who has ultimate right on its own body. Right? If I own a car, I decide whether this car will go somewhere or not go somewhere, or will operate or will not operate. But if I'm an operator, like a driver, the owner will tell me, go there, and the driver will take it. Right? So we have a control, not the ownership. This is my point. Now, tell me one good reason in your mind that you can claim that you are the owner of the body which you are in.
Allah made us and Allah controls everything. So He made our body, so then we could control. He made our soul, and then so then we.
MashaAllah, very good. Very good point. Again, I'm looking for one answer. All of you think, either stand up and say, no, we don't own our body. Neither we are the creator of our body, nor we are the owner of our body. Either you accept this fact, or you give me one good reason, no, that I created my body, or I am the owner of my body. Give me one good reason in your mind.
No, because we aren't the owner of the body. Allah controls us what we are doing wrong. We're actually not the owner of the body. Allah actually gave us the body as an amanat, and we have to return it.
MashaAllah. Okay, cool, very good. Now, just one thing. So what you are saying is, partly to your point, that if we have control, right? Can you control this body to an extent that whenever you like, you can sleep?
Kind of.
Yes.
Whenever you want to sleep, you just go to the bed and you can sleep. And at times you say, oh no, I can't sleep, right? At times, if you are the owner, how come you get some diseases? Right? If you are the controller and the owner of your body, now let me give you one example. I'll come to you. I'll tell you one example. Who decided that you will eat from your mouth and you will hear from your ears? Who decided?
Allah. Allah, because He made the.
Allah or the creator, right? Now, if you would have been the creator or you would have been the owner, you would have changed the internal wiring and you could have used your ears to eat and you could have used your mouth to hear, or whatever combination you would like to, right? But you can't change it, or can you? Yes, what's your point?
If we could eat through our ears, we could eat from our ears and hear sound from our mouths, how can we talk?
Cool. Yeah, this is what my point is. So somebody who created and owned this body, he decided that you will eat from your mouth and you will hear from your ears. He decided that, right? And we, thinking that I own the body, had no control whatsoever, because we are forced to eat from the mouth and hear from the ear. Now, there is a very fundamental and famous question. People would ask you this question in your maybe schools or in your friendships. People who don't believe in maybe a creator, people who are not Muslims, they might ask you this question, that why you only eat certain things which are halal, and why there are other things which are actually created by the same God according to our belief, but He, the same God, considered them haram. Did you feel it? He created pork and He created goat, and He said to us, you cannot eat pork, but you can eat goat. So He is the creator of both, but one, He created a haram thing and He also created halal thing. So my question, and then people will ask you this question, I'll come back. Let me first complete my thing, right? People will ask you this question, that why you only consume halal things, right? And my answer to you, in your logic, I'll take all of your answers. Just give me 1 second, right? Otherwise, I'll lose this momentum. The answer, the logical answer is that the one who decided about my body that I will eat from mouth, He will decide what I can eat from my mouth. The one who decided that the mouth will be used to eat, that the one will decide what to eat. So if you don't understand who is the right owner and creator of your body, then you will not understand why do we eat what Allah told us to eat. Yes, now.
Because Allah is testing us, so we don't eat pork, like bad food like bacon.
Yes, but see, you're very right. Absolutely good answer. I'll say come to you. If you come close, please. But my point is this, that if we are, Allah has said us that only consume halal, right? You can take this food, you cannot take this food, right? The counter argument comes in as saying, hey, those haram things are also created by Allah. Yes? You believe that everything else is created by Allah, right? So the haram thing is also created by Allah. And why would Allah, so grateful, created haram? Right? He created haram doesn't mean that whatever He created you just eat. Now if someone, just last point and then I'll take your points. If someone wants to eat a haram chocolate, say suppose, right? Suppose this is a chocolate which is not halal, right? And if someone wants to do it, you give him a reason, say, okay, if you decided about your body that you can eat, you decided that you will eat from your mouth. If you want to consume a haram thing, try eating it with your ears. If you can't eat from your ears, that means you haven't decided about your body. And since you haven't decided about your body, then someone else will decide what is halal and what is haram. Is it making sense to you? Is it? Yes. Now I'm taking your points, guys.
Allah made pig in the first place was because when Nuh alayhi salam was on the ship, they needed an animal to eat all the food, and the pig was the animal Allah made.
Yes, I'm not into why somebody was created, right? Our point is we don't own our body. That means we don't have any right. That's why, not only for eating, what is halal to see and what is haram to see, you will not decide. Because your eyes, you are not the owner of your eyes. What you can say from your tongue, who will decide? Who created the tongue? Allah. What you can hear from your ears, why music is haram? Why we can't hear the music? Because the one who created the ear and gave it to me, He has the right to say what you can hear and what you cannot hear. Now, if you would have been the creator or the owner of your body, then you could have done whatever you had liked. But since the key thing is this, neither your life nor the time of your life is your decision. So somebody else gave it to you. Neither you decided your own gender, neither you decided your own parents. Therefore, you own.
Allah created a mouth to eat halal foods because the haram foods are not good for you.
Good, mashallah. And what else? Yes, you were about to say something.
Oh yeah, because He tried to test us, like if we would eat something which He told us not to eat. And
Good. Yes, very good. Yes, you were about to say. You did you say? Yes, you were raising your hand, right? He was there. Okay. Somebody else wanted to say something? So, next question. What is that which you then own in this world? What is that which you think that you will own in this world?
Your choices.
Your choices?
Animals.
Animals?
what do we do?
I said, you don't own your body. You don't own your parents. So what is there which you own, which you are really can say that it should be in my control? Yeah. Your room. You created your room.
Nothing. No builders did.
So, yeah.
You actually earn nothing because Allah can take everything away.
Very good point. Same. We own nothing. Neither you are the billionaire in the world, you are the most powerful man on the earth. You cannot own a single thing because you don't know. You cannot guarantee that whatever you have, will you be alive to use it? No. Sorry? You want to say something? So we don't own anything, right? Now, the key points are this. So we don't own anything, we haven't decided anything, and we all agreed without any ayat or without any force, your aql, your intelligence, you guys told me these answers, right? That all of the things in your even body are not under your, neither your control nor under your ownership. And just because of this point, you have to find the creator who has given you all of these powers and utilize them according to his will. Now, if you don't do it, right? I had the mouth, control on the mouth, right? And I said, okay, whatever. I will eat anything and everything. Right? I didn't consider anything about it. I will see whatever comes in front of me. I will listen whatever is available to me. And I will do whatever I like because I am alive and I can do it. Right? Or I want to do it. What will be a good reason? I'm not asking for ayats, I am not asking for any hadith, I'm asking your logic. Just your logic. That if someone decides and say, whatever, yes, I didn't create it, I don't own it, but still I want to use it as I like. What do you think about him?
So you can tell them if you gave your something from your own stuff to your friend and he broke it or he did something wrong with it, would you have liked that and you would have get sad from it or given him a punishment? So that's what your creator might do as well if he doesn't like you doing it.
Good. Very good point. And a very good example. Did you guys all listen to what he said? Now suppose if your parents get a car from someone, right? Or if they are renting a house from someone, or you got something from your friend, right? That means when you get something from someone, it is pure humanity. It is pure logic. Shh, please guys, look at me. It's pure logic that you should believe that you don't belong, this thing doesn't belong to me, and I have to be extra careful because I have to give it back to the one who has given it to me. So all the power you have, if you have the power to stand up, if you have a power to listen, if you have a power to see, if you have the power to speak, every power which you have, everything which you have is not yours. Somebody gave it to you and he will take it back. And when he will take it back, then he has the right to ask question. I gave it to you not for disobeying me, not for destroying it, right? Not for misusing it. So when you are using anything which you don't belong, there is an additional responsibility on you that you have to give an answer when it will taken back. Yeah.
So technically your deeds are the thing, and more haram things you do, your deeds get more spoil, and then yeah.
Yes.
I have to take care of the things that you do.
Very good point. Very, very good point. You also, it's not only about that, you eat this and you don't eat that. It's about taking care of that power as well. You just cannot spoil your eyes because they are not yours and you cannot destroy them. You cannot put yourself in danger because this body doesn't belong to you. You cannot hurt it. That's why suicide is haram in Islam, because it's not your life that you are taking. Who said this is your life? Life is being given, gifted by Allah to you. You just cannot destroy it. You cannot destroy your eyes. You cannot destroy your nails. You cannot destroy your hair. Forget about destroying someone else. You cannot destroy someone else's eyes. You cannot destroy someone else's nails. Forget about that. You cannot even cause harm. Very good point. That you cannot even destroy or do something which is hazardous for you. You cannot put yourself in danger. Why? It's not because you are all right with it. It's because this life, this body, does not belong to you, sir. You cannot harm it. Because if you harm it, you will be held responsible. Every breath which you are taking, is given to you. Every breath your parents are taking, it's been gifted to them. They don't belong it. They don't have any right on that.
Well, I don't have.
So put your hands down now if you don't want to say anything, right?
Instead of you just destroying this as a life, you have to use like what Allah.
Yes. And if you remember, sorry, I'll take his point. Yes.
Allah created our own body, so we have to take care of it.
Yes, it's not yours. If you remember, in our last discussion, we said that everything or every creation, every insect, every leaf which you just can see, every insect is a creation of Allah, right? And we don't have any right to just destroy it for no reason. If I just pluck one leaf, I will take that life of the leaf, right? Now, if I don't have any good reason to take a life just because I wanted or I could do it, I will be held responsible. That why I took the life of a leaf. Why? If you remember the other thing which we concluded last time, you remember? When I showed you the flower, you guys concluded that the creator of this flower is such a master class, such an artist, that he will capture every single detail of everything. You remember that? Did you? And you guys told me, right? By looking at that small flower which had so many colors around it. And you said, oh, the creator of this flower captures everything. And I told you that the one who can capture so many colors in just a small flower will capture every feeling which is coming in your heart. So if you are going out and taking and plucking a flower or a leaf just because you want to just destroy it, neither your hand were yours, nor those flowers were created by yourself, and you have taken a life just based on your own decision. And you will be then held answerable that why did you do it? Now, if I'm doing it, if I'm killing an insect, I will have to say to me, what is the best reason why I'm taking his life? Because Allah might ask me that how the hell you had the power to kill an insect which you didn't create. Why did you kill an insect which I created? And you just stood up on it. Right? Now, if I have a good reason that it is dangerous for me, it could have harmed me, because you gave me this body and you gave me this responsibility that I want to save this body. To save this body, I took the life of this insect because it could have harmed me. If I don't have that good enough reason, I have no right whatsoever. Whatsoever. Shh. Shh. Talk to me only. You have no right whatsoever to take any life of a plant or a leaf or a flower. And similarly, since you are not the owner of your own body, you cannot have any right on any of the powers which you have. So you have to follow what you can speak and what you can't speak. What you can eat, what you can't eat. What you can hear, what you can't hear. The sole reason, again and again, I'll take to your point. The sole reason is not that there is some hukum in Quran or there is an ayat in Quran and therefore we are doing it. It's pure simple logic. That since I don't own my body, neither I created it. Once you start believing this, that you are not the owner of this body, you will lose the right of deciding or even willing to do anything about it. And the second most important thing is this then. Final thing is this. When you know that neither your body was created by yourself, nor someone else's body was created by him, you will not start commenting about anyone's shape of the eyes, anyone color of the eyes, anyone the way he speaks. You will have no right. You will not make fun of any skin color. Because if someone is dark or if someone is white, if someone is brown, if someone has some feature on the face, it is not him or her who created him or her like that. Does that make sense to you? Yes. And also, if you think that you can make fun of any other creation, then guess what? Someone else can start making fun of you. This is not something, again and again I'm emphasizing, this is not something which has to be there in Quran, then only you will follow. No, it is just pure common sense. And that's why all of the questions which I asked you, you guys have given me your answers. And those answers were exactly what Islam says. It's not limitation. It's not forcefully that you are forced to eat halal and you cannot eat haram or you cannot drink alcohol. It's pure common sense. When people have told us that it's not you who decided that you will eat by your mouth. So whoever asks you this question, ask this counter question with all due respect. That I decided to follow the creator of my body. And since he has decided, therefore I have to follow that. Okay, I will just now conclude 2 or 3 things, which again, as I mentioned, you guys gave me those answers in the last 3 sessions. And we concluded almost 5 or 6 things. Alright, so this is just a refresher. The first thing which we said, and you guys helped me concluding that, is there is a creator. Right? There has to be a creator. And the reason which you gave me, again was? Because we decided that because there are creations and I am also a creation and I am not the creator, so there has to be someone else. Right? So we concluded that by our intellect. Right? The second thing which we concluded was the best way to express yourself. If you remember, I gave you the example, they have to prove someone who is here. The creator, he introduced us, and the best way for that introduction was not by his voice, by his creations. The best possible way to express the whole power of anyone is to express by the creation, by the work. And that's why he wants him, you, us, everyone, not to introduce ourselves to him just by saying something. He wants to see our work, our amal. Right? He introduced us by showing his work. And he wants us to show him my work. Right? And this is the best possible way. Right? So he might not be evident in my eyes. I cannot see him. But the best and the most expressive way to show someone that you are there is to show your work. Because your work will tell you everything about that personality. And we also concluded that that creator is one. And what was the reason? Very good, man. Absolutely right. That we observed similarities in the creation. And all of those similarities were giving us the hint that it is just one creator who is doing it all. And we also concluded, which I said just 2 minutes before, that everything which you see, feel, hear is an ayat, is an indication, it's a remembrance towards the creator. Every creation which you see by your eye, which you can hear, you can feel, smell, is directing your thoughts towards the creator. If you see an insect, you see how is he crawling? How is he flying? Who gave him the power to fly? Everything about it will direct your thoughts towards the creator or Allah, yes. And finally, which I said again, the creator is such a powerful artist, that it captured every possible thing. Now, last thing I'm telling you, and this might be a homework in your mind, the next session, I will start talking about the second step of the creation. Can you think of, after, suppose if you created anything, right? What is that which is required to be done for that creation? Raise your hand if you know, please.
To take care.
To take?
To take care of the creation.
Beautiful answer. It's not only about creating something. You create something and then you take care of it. You sustain it. So our creator, and this is something which I will discuss next. Our creator is not only our creator, that he just created and left us alone. He is our sustainer. He is our carer. That he is taking care of us, not only in this world, afterwards as well. He will feed us. He fed us when we were even not born. He has fed us when we are all here in this world. And He will feed us afterward. Because, I will come to this point last time, but I'm revealing it. Because, why is He doing it? Because He created hunger. Because He created hunger, therefore He is trying and He is fulfilling the desire of the hunger. So He has given the desire and He has given the way to fulfill the desire. From this point, it's not He is not only a creator, but He is also a sustainer. And the sustainer word in Arabic is called Rabb. Rabbul Alameen, the sustainer of everyone. So I'll stop it here. If you have any question, the best question will get some chocolate. So I have 3 more.
Why would Allah tell you?
And Farooq Bhai will tell us what is the best question. Okay?
Why would Allah tell us to respect our parents so much that they would be like dead, like Allah.
Good. Very good point. Very good point.
Allah do that even though.
Okay, cool point. Just remember this question, right? Yes.
Why would Allah not give us the whole permission, like with our body?
Oh, very good point. Why Allah has not given us the full permission? Very good point. Your minds are working.
Okay, so like, why has Allah created animals that can die in very short age?
Cool. Why He created? Farooq, you remember, right?
Why did Allah create haram food that we can't eat?
Good point. Almost the same point, right? Almost, yes.
Why did Allah create diseases?
Diseases.
Why does Allah doesn't want us to kill the creatures and insects?
Insects. I told you, by the way. Natural disasters.
Why did Allah make me and you from the same clay and make you different and make me different?
Made me and you different. Okay, cool. What a good point.
Why did Allah create non-Muslims and other cultures?
Good. Other sculptures and non-Muslims.
Allah gave us our bodies, but He doesn't let us do everything.
Good. Very good. Guys, you have very smart questions, right? I mean, these 3 are just not enough. I'm sorry about it. Yes.
Why did Allah create us in the first place?
Wow, what a good point. Why we are created at the first place. Guys, yes.
Why did Allah create war?
War. Okay. Now, just so many smart questions. Guys, wait. Now, let me start answering those questions. Can someone please write all of those questions? We will take care of them in the next class as well. But I'll start from your.
Why did Allah tell us to respect our parents more than us?
Yes.
Our parents that make us.
Good. So the question is this. This guy thinks that why Allah told us to respect the parents when the parents were not the actual creators of me. Is that what the question is, right?
Yes.
Very good point. See, when I told you, Allah did everything in this world by using a source, right? Suppose He could have fed me directly, right? If I'm hungry, suddenly my stomach could have been fulfilled, right? But He put food, He created food as a source to kill hunger, right? And He asked us to respect that source. Like He gave us the guidance through prophets. He gave us the guidance through books, imams, right? And therefore He told us that to respect that source, that wasila,
Yes.
right? Therefore, and He started from us to give that if you are created, you were created from this ages, like your parents. So they became the source of your creation. So respect the source so that you start believing that you have to respect food, you have to respect air, you have to respect all the sources from where I'm getting the power. Did it get it? Very good point. Yes.
Why did Allah reveal the Quran in the first place?
Wow. No, but I will come to this fundamental question.
Why does Allah want us to work for Him?
Okay. Now see, Okay, just wait. You guys have brilliant questions in your mind, right? I have ultimate respect for your thought process, to be honest. You are absolutely smart. Guys, please, absolutely smart. What I want you is one thing, please. Write all of those questions which you just said, right? Write all of those questions in a piece of paper, hand it over to anyone else. It will come to me. The next class, I will not discuss anything, but I will address all of your questions. Is that all right? Yes. So please write as many questions as you possibly can. 100? Whatever. And I will start following that question one by one. Okay? So, what was the next one? Yeah, he said, why did he created us as first place? Wait. Yeah. He could have made nothing. And he created us as well. Right? So he could have done some other thing. He could not have created us. He could not have done that. He could not have done that. Right? All of those permutations are there in your mind. Now, one thing remember. He is Allah. Right? He don't have to give you the logic. Why have he done anything? Am I right? He is not there to answer this question that why have you created me? But because he is kind and he created that aql, that intellect that will have this fundamental question that why am I created? That's why he has given this answer. Now, to answer your question, why so many creations? Because he wants to give you so many reasons to think about him. Wherever you turn your eyes, you will see his creation. He filled his whole world, this whole space, this whole universe. You even look at the sky and you will see the stars all over your place. And then they will tell you that you are one of the creations. And he not only created them, he sustained them. He not only sustained them, he gave you in Quran these indications. Look on this side. You look, see, did you create it? Look the sky. Did you create it? Look at the feet. Your earth. Did you create it? He asked these questions. Because he wanted every creation which you can see or feel that you cannot just miss it. You cannot go back to Allah and say, hey, you know what? I didn't know that there was a creator. And Allah will come back to you and say, you had aql. Right? You could have easily, and I told you, in all of our 3 discussions, I never used a single ayat. I never used a single saying of our Imam saying, believe this. All I said to you is pure based on your own intellect. So your own intellect is good enough for you to reach to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Did it answer your question? Yes.
Why would Allah create insects that can harm us when He doesn't want us to kill them?
Yes. Now see, He created those. Yes.
I also had a question. Why did Allah make us age, like get older?
Great. This is not the topic today, but you can just write this question. This is a very smart question. Please, I request you. Yeah, so, what was your point?
Why would Allah
Created, yes.
Why would Allah give us the power of aql?
Yes, good point. But two points I will just address here. One, why Allah created things which are either haram or the ones which can really hurt us. Right? See. Wait. And the next point I will take yours, that somebody else told me maybe, that why He hasn't given us the full power. So 2 points in, and that's it. So first, He created every, please guys, just 3-4 minutes and you guys are done. He created everything of every kind, right? Which are dangerous, which are haram, just to tell you that He is capable of doing anything, right? And you also feel that you are not the most powerful creation physically, right? Therefore, you always like diseases. If the disease is not there, and we'll believe, okay, we are all right, we are immortal, we have more incentive to go for guna. But if we keep on thinking, hey, I can die next day, there is no guarantee that I will reach to a 40 years of age or 50 years or 70. No guarantee. Tomorrow, maybe 5 of us are not here. Not sure. So diseases are there to alarm my mind that, guys, be aware. The disease can come to you and can not only take you out of the world or take any part or power of your body at any point of time. Right? And last point, what somebody said, why hasn't he given us the whole power? It is his rahm that even the powers which I have, I cannot control them. They control me. Right? If I would have had more power, I would have been more answerable. Right? If I had more, like if I could have flown, right? Then I would have gave back this answer. Wait. Thank you very much. Just wait. Right? The more power you have, the more answers you have to give. Right? It is a blessing that we have only 5 powers and we have to go back and give answer about all of those 5 powers. Yes.
How about like why did Allah create like some insects / animals have like short age?
Yes, aging. We will come to you. So please write these questions. Please, guys, can you collect it? Yes.
Why did Allah created this world?
Oh, what a good point. I'll come to this, okay? All right, guys, thank you so much. And please remember each other. One last thing. Every time we did that, right? The guys who got the chocolates, can they actually sacrifice it to your brothers or your friends?
I'm gonna give it to this guy.
Wow, man. Great. Good. Thank you, guys.